はい。Oh, it's a rice vending machine. Oh, nearly walked straight into a cyclist van. I've not actually seen one of these here. I've seen one of these in London before. So you can just put money in and the rice will come out. That's pretty good. I wonder if it's cheaper than the supermarket. Just come with like a bucket. Put all your rice in the bucket. Kiki Food and Smile Lab. Oh, they do quiche. I haven't had quiche in ages. This is oh, I didn't know it was a quiche shop. Literally just over the road from my place. I have to come back to the quiche shop. Have I had quiche here? I think I have. No, I haven't, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to go get some quiche. Not at the moment. Maybe tomorrow. So this is probably not quite as fun as yesterday's stream. When we were in Enoshima. And then the other place. Ofuna. But who knows, we might be able to find some more fun. So it's not raining today, which the rain gives us such an aesthetic. It's with the deer coming out of the computer here. That shop's all covered up. Akiba. I mean, we're not far from Akihabara, but far enough for it to be a bit weird to call a store Akiba. looks like we've entered Fabric Street. Oh, thanks for the follow, Dexter. Yeah, it's quite busy today. Lots of cars going by. No, I don't speak Japanese, but I can read Japanese, so that's something. It's quite good, yeah. It's good here. Nice flowers and cute little shops. Lots of bicycles. Oh wow. Oh look, it's a big Amazon locker. Oh yeah, the gas stations are fun. It's like the gas pump's like suspended. Yeah, the people are nice. Really lovely, really friendly. Over there, there's a giant Buzz Lightyear, which I've just noticed. I don't know why there's a giant Buzz Lightyear outside of a fabric shop, but there is. Oh, thanks for the follow. I'll just get a close up of the giant Buzz Lightyear. Well, everyone's getting all the fabrics today. Oh, thanks for the follow, Doug. Look at the tomato shop. Tomato shop doesn't sell tomatoes. It's actually called tomato as well. That's funny. Oh my gosh, I had quite a spicy curry for lunch. I sort of coughed some of it back up. So now my throat is burning. Hey, look, another tomato shop. Yeah, quite a few of them do. I'd say it doesn't feel like when I first came in October, it felt sort of like going back to COVID. It's like in the UK it's been quote unquote over for a while. When coming here it was all very much, oh yeah, everyone's got to wear masks. But since March, April, I think it was April, I've been able to stop. Quite a few people do, but I'd say it feels more just standards. We always wore masks here. It's probably a few more than was back pre-COVID, but oh, I've got that one. Yes, I do live here. What? Where? Am I just blind? I didn't see her at all. I was just looking at the deer, the stuffed deer. I'm trying to look for her now. I can't. What? I'll have to look at the replay. Oh, thanks for the follow. I want to go back to the Buzz Lightyear. No, it does not sell lemons. It sells clothes. We're in Fabric Street. There's Billy the Kid over there. I assume that's an American steak restaurant. Ow. The city, this is Tokyo. I've not been to Kitchen Origin yet. It's a chain I've seen a fair few times. Do like bento boxes. That's quite cheap. We'll have to come to have lunch here at some point. Similar to a place called Hotomoto. They do a really nice little lunch thing. It's like a piece of chicken, small bits of steak and sausage on top of rice for like 600 yen. Which is nice and cheap. Okay, we've arrived in Nippori. There was no nipples in Nippori. How much is cheap? 600 yen is about it's about £3-4. So I don't know, $5. $4, something like that. $4.50. It's not bad. Yeah. It's a lot better than the Tesco meal deal. If you go to the convenience stores like Family Mart and 7-Eleven, you can get all sorts for the same sort of price. Get a Family Mart over there, get some fried chicken or sushi or an entire hot meal for the cost of a meal deal. I assume you just saw that. That's the most adorable thing. I think it's for like, I don't know, daycare centre, so we just ride them about in the little trolley. Should we go into the bicycle dungeon? going into the bicycle dungeon. I'll get trapped inside it and never be able to leave. Well, I was here at a Japanese language school. Yeah, language school isn't really good, but everything else is good, so I suppose it evens out. So my battery pack arrived, so the streams will no longer run out of power and cut off. I can't really say anything to you on stream. I don't have the confidence to speak Japanese, but I can read Japanese. I've got lots of random language knowledge from what I've learned. It's been tough. It's a nice curry flag. Oh, thank you. It's just like the school's so focused on like exams, you just end up losing sort of focus with it all. From what I found, it really requires a lot of self-study, which is hard to do self-study when you're going to school all day. So what I found, it's important to have like a self-study sort of program going, and then maybe like personal tutors, get some one-on-one, because I mean, for most I've learned, like I found I've learned the best if I've like sat down with someone who knows more than me, and they can like go through stuff. Like a friend tried to help me once with one of the exams, and it was really good. I definitely learned a lot in just talking to him for about half an hour. But you can't do that all the time without paying someone. So yeah, I'd definitely recommend for anyone who does like want to learn Japanese or come here and go to language school, maybe get a private tutor for a little bit first. Yeah, I think there's a lot of content on YouTube as well, but you've got to be careful with YouTube, because what I found what I found with YouTube is that you get these like people that are like addicted to learning language, and rather than actually sort of teaching you, they more go on about like wild philosophical concepts that aren't helpful. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really. So I've done a little bit of English teaching online, which is good. But when you're doing that, you're not. Yeah, it's only you teaching them English. They're not allowed to teach you Japanese. Because they're a customer like, and what I've noticed with like friends, it's a bit hard because they're not always sort of wanting to, you know, because maybe they're just wanting to hang out. But I don't know, if you find someone, I suppose there's definitely people that would. I remember being in Shiba once, and this incredibly drunk woman came up to me, and she clearly wanted to like practice some Japanese, practice some English. And she asked me like, "Oh, can I practice my English on you?" And, yeah, sure, go ahead. But she was that drunk, she could barely keep her head up. So we were trying to have this conversation, and she's just like in the process of passing out. And eventually she was like, "Yeah, I can't," and then just left. I love Japan. I love it. It's a lovely country. I came to visit in 2015, 2017, and I just wanted to spend more time here, you know, and sort of dig into it, see what I can do. And the UK's not exactly great at the moment, so to have the opportunity to maybe start a life elsewhere, it's quite desirable. So currently my sort of end time is 21st of September. So I've either got to get a job by then or go home. So not too long now, and I've been here since October, so it'll take me to about a year. But you know, it's quite a bit of time still to, you know, in the process of looking for work, getting a few knockbacks. But the job centre here is quite helpful. It's quite the same as the UK, but the big difference is it's not attached to the benefits, so you can just sort of go and get help. And they don't treat you like a criminal, which is nice. But it is kind of slow and lots of bureaucracy. But I did finally get my Japanese CV all sorted. But it's definitely harder if you don't speak Japanese, because you're kind of just left to the one thing, and that's English teaching. And the problem with the English teaching is the majority of the jobs involve working with kids, and I just do not want to work with kids. I can't imagine what it's like if I'm all just running around screaming. And I know they're more polite here, but you know what kids can be like. So yeah, it's not looking too hopeful. I know there's a lot of high-profile IT jobs, and I did work IT just before coming, but I don't know if we're a bit too high-profile for me. Yeah, I don't know, the universities don't really do English teaching. So it's gotten very loud suddenly. Thanks for the follow, James, by the way. I think that's been the Rita Express. Yeah, usually it's like private companies that do the English teaching. See, because my background's in psychology. Oh, that looks good. So yeah, my background's in psychology, and I was like looking into like research stuff, but what I contacted like loads of universities because there's quite a few that are English speaking. There's a lot of like American universities here, so there is like potential. But from what I found, universities here won't really take you on as a researcher. They'll just take you on as a guest researcher, so you have to already be on. So sorry for how loud it is. Right, hopefully it's a little bit more quiet now. So, that was loud. Hey look, there's karaoke there. What was I saying? Yeah, you have to be on a program back home if you want to do research, and then have your home university send you over to live here for a little bit. It's just a bit of a shame. So yeah, but I don't know, I think I'm quite satisfied at the moment. I do love it here. I'll be sad to lose, but I think a year has been quite a nice amount of time. No idea if you heard anything I said, considering how loud it's been for the last few moments, but I have to try and like figure out what to do with the sounds. I suppose it's a tough one to sort of deal with when you're out and about. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good to know. Oh look, eels. I've not tried eels yet. So no, back in the UK they're just slime they find in the Thames. Thanks for the follow, by the way. I could definitely do with a nice cup of tea myself. Luckily the supermarket here does actually sell English sort of tea. You can get Twinings, but it's a bit pricey. But we've got like a store brand, which isn't bad. I also got Lipton, but I'm not having Lipton. And is English speaking lab. Sounds good. Should we go through the bicycle dungeon? No, I think we're good. Where's this train? Oh, there's one. definitely do with another drink now. It's definitely a bit humid here. Dreading August. I'm off to Osaka in a couple of weeks. So I'll have to do some streaming in Osaka. Quite tempted to get a ice cream from McDonald's. You know, McFlurry. Talking of language schools, this one here in Nova, that's an English school that you can apply for. I remember years ago, like proper years ago, I can't remember when, but I applied to Nova, and the guy that interviewed, like, I did a really good application, I did a really good like covering letter and stuff, so I got an interview. The interview was online, so I was expecting it to be a Japanese guy interviewing me, but no, it was a British guy sat in an office in London, and it was over Skype, I think, back then. And the guy was like, his first question was, where are you doing this interview? I'm like, oh, my bedroom. And he was like annoyed that I was doing it from my bedroom. I'm just like, well, where do you want me to do it? Do you want to get a Starbucks? So yeah, I didn't get it because I was in my bedroom doing the online interview. It's not even like, yeah, it's not like it was weird in my room or anything. It's not like I was in my pyjamas, you know, I still put a suit on. So I do love how just pay for your food at these machines. It makes it so simple. Stick your money in, get your ticket, give your ticket to the guy, he'll make your food for you. McDonald's bikes. pizza and wine. Oh, they've got like a proper pizza oven. That's good. Oh, nice. We're back on the Fabric Street, so we can go get a nice good look at Buzz Lightyear when we pass him. You love Benidorm. Nice. This is not Benidorm. And I also love Benidorm. It's a pretty nice place. One of my friends, he was on the same course as me here. Did he live in I think his parents like owned a restaurant in Benidorm or something, or cafe. I don't think he actually lived in Benidorm, but like sometimes he did. It's a Moss Burger over there, which is not really good. Yeah, no, this is Japan, yeah. But I wouldn't mind being in Benidorm. Like, it's rare that you see benches in Japan. There's like never benches. Now, if you saw in the middle of them, there's a little armrest. There's never a bench that doesn't have one. It's that, oh, what's it called? Inhuman design? No, there's a special name for it. It's when you design something to be a twat, basically. So you stick something in the middle like that, so homeless people can't lay down. Well, you say about graffiti. If you joined us maybe 5 minutes earlier, there was actually some pretty fun graffiti underneath a bridge. I mean, you don't see nearly as much of it, but it's about. So there's the deer, stuffed deer from earlier, behind that tree. If it comes back, there we go. Don't know why there's a stuffed deer, but there is. There's lots of fabrics here. My friend that does a lot of fabric stuff, I think she'd love this place. Oh, I have to tell her. Gosh, there's so many different fabrics. But yeah, usually I'd say there's not as much graffiti. What I tend to see are stickers. In some places you might get, say this pool thing here. In some places that might be just covered in stickers. Especially in like Shinjuku and stuff. Tomato. That's it, we're coming up to Buzz Lightyear. I do love when stores have things like this. It's like completely nothing to do with the store. God, that must go back to like the 90s. Get 3 pieces of fabric scraps for 110 yen. Oh, real leather, that's alright. It's like 60 pence. Fucking Buzz Light. So funny. Like it's like tied up. There's like a restaurant like not too far from here that has a big Mario. Not as big as that Buzz Lightyear, but still pretty big. Okay, I see trees over here. I think we've got time to go see these trees, because it might be a nice little park. So yeah, Tokyo's in a really nice point at the moment. And so this sort of start of summer, Tokyo gets really beautiful. Lots of trees, lots of flowers. Well, there's a lot of flowers about. In winter, Tokyo gets really bleak. It gets so bleak in winter. But sort of around cherry blossom season, and just afterwards, just tons of flowers appear. You can see a few outside this shop here. Thank you, Jack, for the follow. It's a little car park shelter. I thought that was blue grass for a moment then, but it's like a net over it. Oh yeah, I was gonna go to those transparent toilets that you might have heard of. I think like a park in Shinjuku or Shibuya or something. And the like the outside walls are transparent when no one's using them. But when you go inside and lock the door, the glass becomes opaque, so no one can see you pee. However, apparently they're broken and they've stopped working. I mean, they've stopped working on the opaque state, so they can still be used as a toilet, which is good, but it's a bit naff. Just gonna get some water from here. If others water fountains. Don't seem to have any of those in the UK anymore. I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a small park. Not too much going on. Oh yeah, it's the vending machine restock people. Yesterday when we were on Enoshima Island, we gave a go at the random can, the mystery can. There's some nachos like growing the wild. Mystery can from the vending machine. A friend of mine got some Momo juice. I got some lemon juice. I suppose he got Momo pop. I got lemon juice. I had another go later when we were not on the stream. What did I get that time? Yeah, I got Momo yogurt juice. That was nice. Momo is Japanese peach. There's Kiki's quiches. Food and Smile Lab. Well, I'll be pretty smiley if I had a quiche. You can just see the tip of Skytree, sort of in between all that, which is good. We'll have to do a stream. We'll have to do a stream like up the top of an observation deck at some point. I mean, there's Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building, which is an easy one to go because it's free. But they always have like these old women like watching you. I don't know if it'd be like no streaming and tackle you the second you start doing it. That pug looks so unhappy. So, one thing I've never quite understood in the supermarket there. So, the first floor is sort of like household goods, some clothes and shoes and stationery, that sort of stuff. Now, basement is the actual grocery store. But then there's like 3 other floors. I don't even know how you get into them. When you go inside, there's no like steps up to those bits. And that one seems to have like a sign for like credit cards. I'm gonna have to properly look at some point. It seems to be stuck. There we go. I don't know if the stream is going up better quality than usual. I'm currently using an eSIM because I run out of data. And because I was at the maximum amount of data, the mobile company wasn't, like the website wouldn't let me upgrade it or restart it earlier or anything, which is a bit annoying. So I've ordered a Wi-Fi thing with a lot more data. Should be coming on Monday, I think. For the time being, I'm just using eSIM, which when I first came didn't work, but now it's working perfectly. And it actually seems to have better speeds than the mobile network I've been using for the last 6 months, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, I think so. It's a bit too small for salary men, but it can look pretty much the same, to be honest, especially when it's just the shirt. So it can be hard to sort of tell, like when the schools end. So you end up seeing them all sort of around this time, but it's around like 1:30, 1:45. I suppose that could be lunchtime. But they all go out on the weekend as well, wearing the uniform. And I know some go to like crunch school, which is a bit weird. But I don't think they all go to crunch school. I think some of them just wear it because they can't be asked wearing anything else. I think someone's making curry. Yeah, I can smell curry. Oh, it smells really good. Look at that building. That's a nice view of Skytree with the 7-Eleven. Thanks for the follow, user 607 688957597. That's a cool hole. So this here, little bottles of water. What I've heard, people think it keeps cats away. Oh. Upside down. Yeah, I'm sure you can imagine bottles of water. But yeah, you see them like around people's gardens. And people say it stops cats or something. Because cats are like, ugh, big bottle of water, don't want to go near that. That's a cool house. Sort of suspended. Nice little bit of a parking space. Any of you guys ever been to Japan yourself? And if not, you want to come one day? Sorry, there's an alarm going off. Oh yeah, if you listen, you can hear the evening announcements. More fabric or carpets. There might be carpets. Right? There's bamboo. Gotta love some bamboo. Oh yeah, yesterday when we were on the Russian Islands, I don't know how far we got with you guys because signal cut out once we got into the Dragon Cave. I'm not sure how much continued recording or not. Hopefully a little bit did before it like properly stopped. So then you can maybe see some when I stick it on YouTube. A little bit confused in the direction we're heading. So that's a nice looking camper van. So, camper vans are usually really small here. You have the K campers, which are more like this size. Like literally, that might be a K camper, not sure. But then you've got that nice, it's an American one. That looks nice. So I love these convenies, the ones that are like sort of gas station looking. Obviously no gas, but usually a little bit bigger, which is nice. Oh, thanks for the share. Looks like it's got green noodles on. I forgot time. It's a really good view down here. On that bridge there. Yeah, we've got loads of time. At least I think it's this bridge. Where's the other bridge down there? I think that one's as good. I think this one's got a really nice view. I find it funny when they call things like by different names here, like the bus there, using the word limousine to try and like make out that it's good. or like our apartments here are called mansions. Yes, this is indeed the spot. That's a bit of sky tree. So the only thing we've been on bridges in Japan is they're designed to withstand earthquakes. So they shake a little, which actually feels quite like what an earthquake does. So if you're here on holiday and you do fancy feeling an earthquake, just come to like a bridge like this and just sort of hold on to the edge and maybe like put your belly onto it. No, not onto the ledge, but you know, like up against. And you should be able to sort of feel, especially when there's cars going underneath and people walking by, you should be able to feel what an earthquake feels like. At that point I might step back slightly because it's making my phone shake. Thanks for the follow. Look at that. Oh, people can't drive today. Legs are having a ache. I suppose we have been walking for an hour and 23 minutes. It's always funny seeing such big vehicles here. I swear like a lot of them aren't road legal in the UK. But it's like, well, how do they get to places? Whereas here you see like huge big things just driving about. A dog just went by and like licked my leg. Oh, bless her. Thank you for the follow. The Dragon Gym with no gym equipment inside. Now, has that closed down or? Japan will no longer be with North Korea. What does that mean? What does that mean, Hedge Hunter? That doesn't make any sense. You've got to explain. I don't understand. Oh, thank you for follow, QWERTY. Taxi getting repaired in there. Ambulance. to check this building out for a while, because it's clearly an onsen. It's got the big chimney up top, but I don't know if it's closed. And it's got a little bit of a laundromat inside, which is cool if you need to get your laundry done. I don't know, it could be open. Obviously not open at the moment, but I don't know. I mean, it looks deserted. I mean, it's got like a thing. That reminds me. I don't know if anybody watches PewDiePie. I never did until he came to Japan, but now he lives here, and he's been here for a year now. And he made a video like, the top best stuff and the top worst stuff. And his worst thing was that there's too many cones, which is right. There's a lot of cones. Yeah, I assume this onsen is indeed closed. I mean, it'd be pretty cool to buy an onsen. God, I want to buy that onsen. Look at it, it's stunning. Such an aesthetic. It'd be great to go inside for it. See what the old bath is like. And before someone like corrects me, it's probably not an onsen, it's probably a sendo. Yeah, whatever. Sure. Yeah, I know that most onsens in Tokyo aren't going to be actual onsens. They'll be sendos, but I'll be honest, I've been in quite a few onsens, and I don't think the hot spring water is what makes them important. I think it's more like the actual shape of the bath, the temperature of the water, what they're doing with the water, is the bubbles, have they added stuff to it? Honestly, some of the best public baths I've been in have been sendos, not onsens. And I think onsens are good, because the hot spring is like quite good for your skin. But I think like the first like proper onsen I went in was kind of boring. It was just a rectangle. There were two rectangles and that was it. Whereas I've been in some really impressive sendos with lots and lots of different types of baths. Sadly, that's not something you can live stream unless you get a private one. TikTok's telling me we've been streaming for 90 minutes and we should take a break, which is perfectly fair. I will be taking a break quite soon. Will I stream later? Who knows? It's tempting. Probably not. Probably, but I will tomorrow. I need to decide of a place to go. Sunday I'm going back to the horse races, which now I've got a battery pack, stay nice and charged. Might actually stream in the horse races themselves. At least a little bit. But rather than waiting for the crossing to go, let's go up there. wind house. So I think wind house, like, because you got like the elements, so it's probably quite symbolic in Japanese, but in English, just wind house, it's a bit funny. Makes me think more of like farts than elements and stuff. Yes, this is indeed Japan. How is it going? Pink pineapple. Not really. I can read Japanese, that's fun. Hi Lisa, I've been living here since October now. How's London doing? So thanks for the follow, Lisa. Oh no, yeah, I've been hearing it's ridiculously hot and humid in the UK at the moment. I mean, it's pretty bad here as well, but at least we've got the air conditioning inside. Yesterday was quite cold. it was chucking it down. It sort of started off humid and then the rain broke it up, which is decent, but I did get soaking wet. Though the stream always seems to love when it rains. Yeah, really need to get some aircon sorted. Right, so I have been streaming for over an hour and 37 minutes now, so I do need to head off, but I'll be back tomorrow. And if you go into my profile, there should be a button to go to my YouTube channel. It'll upload all my past streams onto YouTube, so you can check them out on there if you fancy. Time, it's about 5:30. I always found that weird. I don't know if you saw the guy, do you remember? But people always seem to like do this little hands flick sometimes when you walk past them. Such an odd thing. I don't know. Might be nothing to do with me at all, but I've just noticed it a few times, just every so often. The sort of hand flick, like stay away. I don't know. It's odd. Just not often, just every so often. Usually like a salary man that does it. Anyway, it's been good. And I must be heading off. I'll get out. I'll stay for one more minute so I can get up to hour and 40 minutes. But then I'll be heading off. Yeah, I'm not sure where to go tomorrow. This is like the longest minute. What? Okay, it's like the longest minute. Right, see ya.